Hi, I'm Carol Jurgensen Sheets, aka Carol the Coach, and I gotta tell you, if your spouse is in good recovery and the triggers are less, you're feeling less activated, you're feeling better, you may be wondering, what do I do to keep this momentum going? Right, Boo? Yes. You need to know what to do to keep that momentum going. And here's what I know to be true. You have to do what we do in normal coupleships. You have to focus on your partner's positive attributes. And I'm going to ask you right now to think about what it is that is different about your coupleship. And I'd like for you to put together a page into two columns, and under him, I'd like for you to write all the changes that you have seen consistently, perhaps not perfectly, but consistently. And those changes might be, he's empathizing with me more. He's saying he's sorry more frequently. He's being a part of the kids' lives. He's putting me first. He's listening to me. He's communicating more about his feelings. He's suggesting that maybe we go to counseling. We set up an extra session. So you get the drift. You can see the kinds of changes that he is making. And that is so important to notice those positives. Now, I know for a partner, two things will happen. One is you'll say, if I let my guard down, if I start looking at his positives, he's going to hurt me again. And it is true, he might hurt you. Not in this deceptive way he's done before, but he may let you down. Our partners let us down. Be it male or female, be it husband or wife, we let our partners down in the coupleship. But if he's doing a really good job, you've got to move forward. If you're choosing to stay in the coupleship, you've got to see the progress. You've got to be able to begin to have hope that things will be better. And you've got to see that. So I want you to write those things down. I don't know if I asked you for 30, but let's just say I want you to create 50. 50 things that are absolutely positive about the progress that he's made since the discovery of sex addiction. Now, the second part of that is that you have to notice your own changes. There is nothing more heartfelt or heartwarming as when I have a client that comes in and she's doing better and she's not activated 40 times a day and she's not triggered by a smell, by a sound, by a date, by a place, by a television show, by a movie, by a word, or unfortunately unconsciously in her sleep. And so if you know that you're feeling triggered less often and your coupleship is going well and you're actually having some moments where you just breathe and things feel like the new normal. They'll never feel like they felt before, but you don't want them to feel like they felt before because that's when you were being deceived. You want to have a conscious awareness of what's going on around you. And what I know to be true is that clearly you have a new radar that will be a part of your life forever. Sometimes that radar will be working overtime, but more often than not, it will just point to things that need tweaking. And so I know my partners are getting healthy when They're frustrated with their husbands or wives, depending on who the addict is, and yet they don't go back to default mode. They don't go back to, I can't trust you at all. Instead, they say, you know what? I want you to stop playing the victim. I want you to empathize with me more. I need you to pay more attention to me. I need to be able to share my concerns and for you not to huddle in a fetal position because you think I'm criticizing you. And so, one of the ways that you grow interpersonally and with confidence is that you recognize your own strengths and you're able to write them down. And that might look like, sorry, I have a landline like nobody else does for my business, and didn't mean it to interrupt us. That might look like I am able to relax and to spend time with my girlfriends and not worry about what he's doing. That might be I'm able to enjoy my children and feel that sense of family. That might be I'm able to communicate with my husband. Or I'm able to show my anger. And I feel respected for it. I'm able to assert myself, share what my needs are. I'm able to exercise and not want to kick the holy bejeebies out of him. I'm able to have an anniversary and feel like we're working towards something again. So again, you get the idea. You get what's new and different. And what I know to be true is that when you do that, when you notice your strengths, and you notice, if you will, and you notice what is good in the relationship, you're on your way to the new normal. And I promise you, that is what you deserve. You've been in this game. You've been fighting for this coupleship. It is absolutely time to relax and to let your radar tell you if anything is not working. Okay. Don't you think you deserve that too? And doesn't he deserve it? I know. You may still be in that spot where you go, I don't think he deserves anything. He's hurt me so badly. But what I absolutely know about coupleships is that there has to be some positive emotional deposits in that love tank for the relationship to truly get healthier. And so, as usual, being the woman, and for some of you, the man, being the woman, it is so important for you to work on the relationship by noticing the progress, not looking for perfection, and by being able to comment on it and to feel secure by it. I have more couples that make it through this, so that's the good news. They work through it, they get stronger, and they're actually way healthier than couples that come in and just do a half-assed job because they're not fighting for their lives. And yet you've been so traumatized from all this that I get that it's a long process. And to trust him and trust yourself is a scary, scary proposition. But I'm here to tell you it works if you work it. And so I want you to work on noticing the positives. And I promise you that is a life skill that if you notice the positives in every aspect of your life, in your children's life, in your community, at your work, with your spouse, when you look at what's working as opposed to what isn't, you'll be happier, you'll be healthier, and you'll create the life you deserve. So I'll see you next week for another Carol the Coach YouTube. And I want you so badly to listen to my show, Sex Help with Carol the Coach, on internet through blogtalkradio.com. The actual website is www.blogtalkradio.com/Sex Help with Carol the Coach. But you can always go to iTunes or my website, Sex Help with Carol the Coach, and subscribe for free. All right. It's a little plug for me and for the work we do and for the experts I interview. They're amazing, and so are you. Thanks for listening today.